You won't be out anyways anytime soon.
Welcome back to Advocacy Alchemy with Professor Ross. Today we have a good one, guys. What starts off as a kind of quirky stop with a woman with blue contacts, bad signaling, and talk about Iron Man quickly turns into a full-blown drug bust investigation. This is in Arizona. We're going to witness how a seemingly casual traffic stop evolved into the seizure of over 100 pounds of drugs. You'll see shifting suspect stories, nervous laughter, subtle cues that all played into these two people's downfall. We'll watch the video first and then we'll break down the law second. With that, let's jump in.
Hey, how you doing, boss man?
How you guys doing?
All right, you?
Good. So,
She shows winter.
Looks like what I do.
you got blue eyes or are those contacts?
Yeah.
Don't lie to me. Come on now. Those are contacts, aren't they?
You actually a question?
No.
They're their ass.
All right. My name is Deputy Vidrine, Gila County Sheriff's Office. You can't leave your right-handed blinker on when you're merging into a left lane. How's it going?
All right, you guys.
I really could. I was making sure my brakes was on so I could see and.
Well, you can't have your brights on either. So you have to have them off when you're 500 feet around, facing other people.
This ain't fun.
No? You don't drive a minivan all the time?
No.
You got contacts in?
That's what he do next.
Don't?
That's what
You're kidding me.
Let me see your. I gotta see your driver's license anyway. We'll get to the bottom of that contact thing in a
I
minute.
don't think she got it in her phone.
I don't even have my license.
That's not good. Now I gotta have yours.
I ain't supposed to
Already
be
do
driving.
it.
About 3/4 of a mile left of the beach line, leveled out the
You guys any fire over your vehicle? Just checking before.
No, I
no,
just
sir.
went to a skating conference.
But in my head, it felt like I was
Skate
lying
conference.
on a bed of fence.
Skate.
Yeah, I'm a skater.
Like roller skate?
Yeah. No, with a rollerblade, regular skate. The four wheels, not the ice skating.
I'm blind.
You are?
Any adversary that falls short of that feels like.
Did Crocs help you?
No. Yeah, after the fact.
I didn't bring it.
All right.
Is Iron Man real?
It's inexpensive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have any weapons on you, ma'am?
Okay, he was driving. He was tired. So
You're
I was
suspended.
like, okay, yes,
Are you?
I am.
For what?
For traffic tickets, I gotta pay at home. I was just helping him drive.
So are those blue eyes or not? Like contacts. Okay.
My
Go to
glasses
go to
is
my
this
window,
big.
and we'll get through this. Okay. You crying?
Huh?
You crying?
No, I'm not crying. I'm taking care of this stuff right now.
6804.
Where you guys coming from?
Right here in Arizona, Mesa, we had a skate conference down there.
What kind of skate conference?
I rollerblade right here.
Oh, you rollerblade?
Yeah, but not the four wheels.
Be more in the crazy dragons being slayed while you prove to yourself.
What do they call you, Iron Man?
Nah, well, I used to ride bikes, man. So
Oh, so
Yeah.
where were you guys at? Is that Skateland?
you say Skateland?
Is that Skateland?
No, right there in Mesa,
It's remembered.
right there in Mesa, Arizona,
Huh.
right there in Phoenix.
Yeah, Mesa.
Yeah, Mesa, M-E-S-A.
Mesa. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but nah, this is inexpensive. I ride bikes, so
Huh.
I had a guy. His name's Superman. He took on Superman with no ride bikes. So when I had entered the club and I saw that he took on Superman, he ride his girl on there. I like the Iron Man because they had the little necklace. So,
Okay.
So once I took on that right there,
I got you.
I just got to paint my bikes that color. I got it. You know what I mean?
Who rented the vehicle today?
I did.
You guys rent it today?
No.
Oh.
I rented it 3 days ago.
3 days ago?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So where are you guys from?
I'm St. Louis.
St. Louis? Did you rent this in St. Louis?
No, right here in Arizona.
How'd you get to Arizona?
We drove down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You drove?
We drove down to the conference.
In what vehicle?
You say what vehicle? What you mean?
Yeah, you said you rented this in Mesa?
Oh yeah, Mesa.
So how'd you get to Mesa?
Oh, I'm sorry, we flew there.
You flew?
Yeah.
Okay.
We flew there, yeah.
How come you guys didn't fly back?
Well, actually, man, look, that's the thing. We got a conference also in OKC. So that's what we do. We travel around to the conference, to the skating conference.
Oh, okay. All right. Nothing illegal going back to Oklahoma?
Nah, no sir.
Okay, because just so you know, this highway is used for smuggling. Lots of drugs we're getting on this highway.
Yeah.
So we're just making sure nothing illegal going, leaving Phoenix and going over there.
But most definitely, you already know. You ain't doing that wrong.
So you rented this in 3 days? 3 days ago, you said?
Yes, sir. Like I said, we had the one down there this weekend.
Okay. Is there anything in the very trunk of the vehicle?
No, sir.
There's a towel back there.
You said the towel?
Towel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
No. You said a towel in the back?
Yeah.
No.
A white towel?
No, sir.
You guys have any other luggage besides the bags that are right here?
Just here.
Oh. What's your name?
Sade.
Sade. Hey, what's that white towel that's in the back? There's like a towel like over the back or something right here.
Towel.
White towel?
White towel. Some towels we got from the hotel.
Oh, is it the reason it's covering something?
Like
Is there any luggage back there or
bag.
anything? Is there a bag?
I mean, our bags and stuff back there.
Well, no, your bags are. What bag luggage is yours inside there?
The pink one and my purse. Yeah.
Pink one? Okay. You got it all figured out or what? Yeah. These vans are pretty nice, huh?
Yeah.
Why'd they give you guys a van? Just you two.
Nah, bro. I just like the comfort of being able to kick back like this right here. You know?
I don't blame you. You mind showing me in the trunk real quick with the towel I'm talking about? While they're doing their thing, they should be done here in a second. How old are you, man?
I'm 30. I said 30. I'm 41, boss man.
41? Well, I would have believed you said 30. See this? That's what I was talking about.
Towel.
What is in there?
Shit, I have no idea.
Can you open it for me?
Yeah.
Just lift up the... Oh, shit. Put your hands on your back, boss. You're good. You're good. Hey. You're good, okay?
Yeah.
Relax. Turn. Okay. Have a seat. Have a seat right here, okay? Put her in cuffs.
What?
So we'll take this one step at a time. Before I even talk to you guys anymore, I gotta Mirandize you, okay? Why don't we have a seat here too, okay? Now you're both detained.
Oh, wait.
Well, ma'am, let me read you your rights before I can talk to you. You're not under arrest at this time, but you're definitely detained. Have a seat, please. Okay. You guys ready? Can you hear me okay? Okay. You have the right to remain silent?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, do you understand your rights? Well, let's just start with this. Do you understand your rights that I just read you? You do? Are you willing to talk to me? Okay. Well, the issue we have right now, there's a large quantity of drugs in the back of your van that you guys are driving, okay? So For now, we're probably going to separate you guys. Since you're driving, we'll just put you in his car, okay? If you guys want to talk, think about it for a minute, but you guys understand your rights. You said you're willing to talk to me, and I'll ask you some questions here in a minute, okay? So no weapons on you, sir?
No, sir.
Okay. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to see what's in here real quick.
Just imagine.
You're willing to talk to me, boss?
Oh, yeah.
What's the good word on that, man? This is what we do out here, okay, man? We work this highway. This highway is used for smuggling narcotics pretty bad. Do you know anything about the narcotics in the back of this car you just rented?
No, sir.
You don't know anything about that?
No, sir.
Okay. Would your partner happen to know anything?
To be honest, no.
Can you straighten out your leg,
Yeah,
boss?
no problem.
Nothing that'll poke me in here?
No, there shouldn't be other than my little toothpick right there.
Are you a drug user?
No, sir.
Here?
Go ahead and open this one for me. There's his.
Hey, you took it back.
Sorry, dude.
You're all excited.
I'm shaking, dude.
Just like that. You showed that.
Just like that, showed me.
No investigation, no signs, nothing.
Just super nice to me, being super cool talking to me.
Just consent to show you.
I said, what's back there? Both of them act like they didn't know what I was talking about, so I knew something was there.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I don't know.
Let's take that out and put it in my car first.
No, it's too much. So let's start at the front and work our way back.
Why no? I don't want.
That's over 100 pounds, bro.
I don't want someone to come over here and start getting their involvement in seeing stuff.
Just leave it for now. Let's work our way back. Okay. She looks like she's an escort, dude, with all this clothes and stuff she has in here. High heels. You got all the phones, right? There was probably like, what, 5? Oh, yeah. It's 100 pounds, dude. Jesus. Hold on.
Yeah.
Good Lord, dude. You know what? Get a quick photo of it. It's in the back of the car. Let me go get my... Watch out.
Want to test it real quick?
No, I can clearly articulate that's... Hold on. Chris.
I don't think I... Go ahead.
What's wrong, ma'am?
I don't know nothing about this shit at all. This shit don't got nothing to do with me. I'm in school. My license is suspended. I don't even have the money to do that. How the am I going to do this?
Are you willing to talk to us?
Where am I going to? I don't know shit about this shit. I don't know anything.
Well, that's not going to help us, okay?
Oh my God.
Right now, you need to probably help yourself.
How?
Well, you've been with Fernando for the past 3 days.
How?
You guys flew in from where you're
Oh
from.
my God. Oh my God, I didn't know shit up. Do you think I would up my career for this?
Listen.
We'll go talk at the office, okay?
Yeah, we'll talk at the office.
There's not more at the office, all right?
Oh my God, I'm gonna pass out. I would never fuck.
The only advice, listen up real quick, calm down. The only advice I can give you right now is the truth will set you free, and if you want to get this off your chest, now is the best time, because after we book you into jail, we cannot talk to you no more.
Fucking truth. What am I gonna say?
You're going to tell the truth.
I definitely am.
Because I know you know something.
Please get my book back. I mean, get my purse and my laptop and
Well, I
my
can
books
take-
is in there.
Man, we can't take all that.
Well, we
Just
can take
please
your
get my
wallet.
suitcase.
You won't be out anyways anytime soon.
Kidding me?
Ma'am, you got over 100 pounds of crystal in the vehicle.
What the fuck did you say?
Just so you know what's going on, we're going to be going to the jail. I'd like to talk to you before we book you in, because after I book you into the jail, I can't talk to you no more.
Right.
And I'd like to see if you want to talk, help yourself a little bit, if you're willing to. It'll go a long ways for you, man. So I tell you right now, those are serious charges, and you probably won't be going anywhere for a while. But with that kind of weight, boss, I mean, you know, it's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
But your partner's claiming she don't know nothing about it, okay? So that leaves kind of you the one that rented it. I know she knows probably more than she's saying. She's concerned about her future, obviously, because she's in school and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
But we didn't find anything else besides a few little white bottles that were inside your little kind of, what's that bag called? Like a little satchel bag, kind of? Mm-hmm. It has your name in it, your little cards and stuff. But there's like 2 little glass jars with white powder in it. Would you happen to know what that's going to test positive for?
You say white powder?
It's like
2 little small jars?
Yeah, little dark jars with like white powder inside of it. You know what those are going to be? Is it cocaine, boss? Just be straight up, okay?
No, not at all. No.
No?
No. Yeah. That's like the West name pills. You say it's white powder.
It's broken up. I look like not the little tiny pills in the small jar. There's 2 other like jars, dark colored jars. When you take the lid off, there's some white powder in there. I don't know if is it meth, coke? I don't think it's fentanyl. You don't look like a fentanyl user.
No, that's not none of that.
Is it just cocaine, bro?
Nah, I used that's usually the what's the name pills I usually break up, bro. Like what you call them?
White pills?
Nah, they like they different. They come in all different kind of colors.
But this is all white inside there. That's why I thought it was cocaine.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
You don't do meth?
No, I don't do nothing neither. I don't do none of them drugs.
So what kind of pills are you talking about?
Been there for a minute, but they like when you have a erection type shit.
Oh.
As you see, I guess the bottle in there too. It's all different kind of shit.
How do you use it?
You just kind of take it, like water. But as you see, it's a liquid bottle in there too. Though all of it is kind of similar.
Huh. You ever been arrested for drugs before? Possession?
Yeah. It was 15 years ago.
What kind of drugs?
Crack cocaine.
Cocaine?
Yeah, cocaine. And firearm that I was telling you about.
Just possession? Or
possession
for sale?
Possession with the intent to distribute.
Distribute?
Okay, so let's walk through the laws at play here. We're in Arizona. Now, I'm not sure if they call this Gila County or Gila County, but it's Gila. All right, we got 3 laws to look at here. First, we have from the Arizona Revised Statutes, Section 13-3407. This is the possession of a dangerous drug for sale. All right, this law is defined as prohibiting knowingly possessing a dangerous drug with the intent to sell. This is a Class 2 felony, and that usually carries between 5 and 15 years in prison. That's even for first-time offenders. And it's even more if you have prior offenses. Here, officer found over 100 pounds. Now, we heard it's crystal. Ice has all kind of common names. All right. Apparently, if you say these names, I'll just pop up what the name is on the screen here. You say them, you don't get in the algorithm. So, all right. It's a drug. It's a dangerous drug for sale. It's clearly packaged and concealed. All that qualifies not just as simple possession, but also you can look at the volume. I mean, who has 100 pounds of any kind of drugs for personal use? All right, moving up one level, we have the transportation of dangerous drugs for sale. This is found at 13-3408. It defines this statute as transporting dangerous drugs with the intent to sell. This is also a Class 2 felony. However, it might be treated a little bit more severe because you're talking about using the interstate traffic system. And the goal was to go out of state. It was to go to Oklahoma City. All right, here the suspects claims they were headed to a skate conference and they came from one in Mesa, Arizona, and they're going to another one in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. All right, the officers pretty much, they immediately knew that something was up. All right, this is a known drug corridor. This is where people use this lane going through Arizona to get all over the place. It's a rented vehicle. Also, remember the tag on that rented vehicle said Texas. Nobody mentioned Texas in their story of things, so, all right, something's up. Moving up to our next law, we have possession of drug paraphernalia. This is found at 13-3415. All right, this is defined as any of those containers, wrapping materials, or tools related to drug storage or transportation of drugs. Any of those items would fall within this charge. This is a class 6 felony. All right, so it's not as serious as the other two. All right, the class 6 felony is the least felony in Arizona. It usually carries up to 1 year in prison if you're a first-time offender. All right, and carry up to a max of 2 years, or about 2 years and a quarter if you have prior felonies. Here, the major things would probably be how that amount of drugs was packaged and stored. So they were stored in bins. It was packaged up. It looks like in some kind of baggies per brick or whatever that was. It was a bunch. So it was separated out into large portions and into 2 big storage bins. Now, as to the other drugs that were found, that sounds like that was maybe prescribed or either over-the-counter medications dealing with sexual performance. So nothing else need to talk about. All right, next, let's talk about Miranda rights and detention. Now, when the officer said, "You're not under arrest, but you're detained," that marked the legal turning point here. Once Miranda rights are read, any answers become admissible only if the suspect waived their rights knowingly and voluntarily. All right, here, the suspects initially claimed ignorance, but after Miranda is read, and that's the right to remain silent, the ability to have an attorney to represent you, the ability to have a day in court. That's what the focus is on the Miranda rights, is letting you know that from this point forward, everything is official. The woman began to unravel emotionally first, and the man, he tried to explain the pills that were found, but he didn't really have very much explanation for the large package of illicit contraband, the drugs. He didn't talk very much about that. But understand, every word the person says after Miranda has been read to them and there's been an understanding of what their rights are going forward, it's going to be important. All right, so next let's move into our evidentiary standards. They're also important, especially when you're talking about moving toward a conviction. All right, let's climb the ladder of evidence and let's see where this case lands. All right, we'll start at the bottom. First, you have mere suspicion. All right, now this is simply when the government or the police only have a hunch or a gut feeling. All right, they don't have anything more. There's nothing actionable. So there can be no arrest at this level. All right, all the police can do is pay closer attention. Here, that may be when the officer noticed that towel in the back and he sensed something was off and he asked about the towel. Moving up a level, we have reasonable suspicion. Now, this is when the police or the government. Now, if anyone's wondering why I always say or the government, is because now we're starting to deal with these immigration cases. They're not necessarily police, they're agencies, all right, that have certain regulations that allow them to operate, all right? So that's why we talk about or the government, because still the laws are going to apply regardless of who's enforcing them, whether it be somebody at your local level, sheriff, police, somebody at the federal level, one of these agencies with 3 letters, whomever. In the United States. All right, so reasonable suspicion. This is when the government or the police have specific, articulable facts that suggest a crime is happening. Here, conflicting stories on how they got to Arizona, the nervousness, and the knowledge that the police have that this is a known drug corridor. People use this interstate specifically all the time. Now, I also then heard that I believe that this set of officers probably are drug police for Arizona, okay? All right, this gave the deputies grounds for deeper questioning. All right, remember, they were messing up, or the guy was messing up even telling on how they got there. All right, they flew there from St. Louis, but he couldn't express that to the officer originally, because isn't that what your first question is? How'd you get here then? Where's the car at that you came in? If you rent this one in Mesa, went to Phoenix, came back to Mesa, about to go to Oklahoma, it sounds weird. You flew here originally. It just doesn't sound like what a regular person usually does. And you might have to answer some questions, maybe. All right, moving up one more level, you have probable cause. This is when the police have enough facts to believe a crime has been committed and the suspect is involved. Here, you have that container. That's what's under that white towel in the back. It's opened and it's filled to the top with narcotics. This is the moment when the arrest becomes legal. This is also the moment when the police can go back and request a search warrant This is also the level when police can search without a warrant when certain things happen. Police can search without a warrant big time when you consent to the search. The officer asks, do you mind if we come take a look at what's in the back? And the man got out and showed him what's in the back. That's consent every day of the week. All right, moving up one more level, you have preponderance of the evidence. All right, this means more likely than not. Now, this is the level used by you and me if we go sue someone. You have to meet this standard. This standard means that you have about 51% of the evidence in your favor in order to win. This standard also, like I said, means that more likely than not, my claim is true if I'm bringing it to court. This would be used, for example, if either party knew about the drugs, even without direct handling, then the state could argue for joint possession. And that simply means that if no one is claiming the drugs, they'll belong to both of you. All right. Now, if Fernando is still under probation or parole due to that federal sentence he had, the government only has to meet preponderance of the evidence, 51%, to send someone back to prison on a revocation. All right, moving up one more level, we have clear and convincing evidence. All right, this means that you need to have evidence that's highly and substantially more likely to be true than not. When you're using this standard, this is in between the civil standard and the criminal standard. This is used for cases where you need to have more facts in order to win. This is when you're claiming somebody has defrauded you. This is when the government is asking to put a substantial enhancement on the sentencing charge. This is when someone's about to lose their license, their professional license. All right, this is when you use this level. All right, it takes about 75% of the evidence in your favor to win these kinds of action. All right, for example, here, if the government wanted to ask for those enhancement on someone's sentence here, they would use different things like this. Look, the multiple containers. You have the nervous behavior. You have conflicting rental stories. You got the woman's reaction post-arrest. That all shows a deeper knowledge and intent from someone. All right, moving up to the highest level, we have beyond a reasonable doubt. Now, this is the gold standard. It's the highest level here in the United States. What it means is that there is no other logical conclusion besides the defendant being guilty of the charges. Now, remember, we said logical. Now, we're not talking about imaginary doubt, reasonable. This level takes anywhere from 90 to 95% of the evidence being in favor of the government in order to win this type of action. The government has to prove beyond a reasonable doubt each element of the crime. Now, if the prosecution can tie fingerprints or prior convictions or even text messages to the transportation plan, then conviction for trafficking becomes highly likely. All right, next, let's move into the jury perspective. Okay, let's put ourselves on this jury. Let's ask a few questions, some important ones. First, does a woman's emotional breakdown and the panic she shows, does that sound like genuine ignorance of what's going on? Or is it just a sudden fear of being caught in the consequences that are coming? Now, the woman looked fairly surprised when she found out it was 100 pounds or more of drugs in the back. I will say this. Let's break character for a moment. All right. That's why it's always important. I was young at one point in time. All the older people out there, you all were young too. It's so easy to fall into that pitfall. You're riding in cars with folks you don't know what they're up to, and somebody's always up to something. Hate to be like that, and I sound like an old person, but that's what's true. Someone's always up to something. If you don't know these people, you're just gonna fall in the hole with them. All right, let's get back to it. All right, second, does the man's calm attitude, does that reflect confidence in the deception? Or is that just some true detachment we're talking about here? I really want to focus on, you all tell me, when you see that someone's calm in the crime, does that help you see that this person really knew and they were dead set on committing this crime? Or does it make you more feel like that person didn't know what was going on? Now here, I'm not really trying to hide the ball. We know that somebody out of these two people knew what was going on. It's probably going to be the man. He's been to prison before for this same thing, drug trafficking or selling drugs. All right. Now this woman, she might have just got caught in the sauce. Sounds like she might have been just the person that was the ride along to make this look less like what it is. And also probably a fun time while out there. So hence the enhancement drugs. All right. Let me ask you this final question. What does your intuition say about that towel in the back? Now, do you think on those terms when you see certain things happening in the world? Does something always say, hey, look at that thing over there? Now, as a police officer, I always talk about how their intuition matters, but certain police officers, definitely. Drug police officers who are looking for drugs and looking for small things that potentially can lead to big busts, yes, their intuition is turned up very high, looking at everything to see if there's something wrong. All right, so you tell me below, what's your verdict? Guilty or not guilty? Also, tell me a little bit about why. Okay, so here's our lesson from this video. Don't lie to the officers who work on the drug corridors. They've seen every trick in the book. And if you're a new trick, don't add it to the thing they teach everybody else at the conference this year. All right, anything hidden in your vehicle, even a rental car, can be tied back to you. Now, we talked about this before in the past. All right, and finally, once Miranda's read, every word you say matters. Whether you're a juror, a law student, or just someone who wants to understand your rights, this case shows you all of it, okay? Shows you how suspicion turns into evidence and how fast I don't know nothing becomes you knew everything. Remember, this is Advocacy Alchemy. I am Professor Ross. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe out there. It's Monday again. Enjoy your Monday back to work. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.
I order you to subscribe to Advocacy Alchemy and return tomorrow, 8:45 a.m. Central, for another lecture. Dismissed.